All right, Mr. Buyer Agent, thank you very much. I bet you're happy. We just put a contract on the house. I bet you're excited. You're going to earn yourself a commission, aren't you? Wow, that's a lot of money. What is the typical commission? 2%? Wow. 2% of my $300,000 house, you're going to make $6,000? How does a buyer agent truly get paid? A buyer agent truly gets paid from the basically, like you just mentioned, the sales price of the house you purchase. However, the buyer does not pay the commission. The seller pays the commission. When a selling agent takes a listing agreement, puts the house on the market, the seller agrees to pay, let's just say 4% in total commission. That commission is then split for 2% for the sell side and 2% for the buy side. So your buyer agent who's helping you is going to earn 2% of the sale price. Now, we aren't obligated to show houses. We don't get paid to show houses. We don't get paid to do the research. We don't get paid to advise. We don't get paid to sit home inspections that fail, 2 or 3 at a time. Buyer agents do not get paid for any material or any action that doesn't result in a house closing. Right? When a house closes or when a house sells or when you, the buyer, buy a home, that's when the gold at the end of the rainbow comes. So of that 2% that comes to your buyer agent, whether you think it's a lot or a gross amount of money or a large amount of money, there's 2 things to keep in mind. Number one, the seller pays that dollar. It comes out of the seller's proceeds, right, which is built into the listing price. So in essence, you could say, well, yeah, but if I didn't pay commission, the home could be less. Well, maybe, but the home is listed to factor in that 4% commission or 5% commission or whatever it is. The second piece is real estate agents are on a commission split with their broker. So just because they take home a $6,000 check is written to the broker doesn't mean that's what they get, right? An employee broker hires an independent contractor, which is AKA your real estate agent, and then agrees to a certain percentage of split, meaning the broker insures the agent, provides the agent the tools in which to do the job that they give to you to help, the MLS, the contract forms, holding escrow, keeping paperwork and check for the state and adhering to all the state and real estate commission rules and regs. All those things the broker endures to give the buyer agent the opportunity to work. So in turn for that, the buyer agent leaves a portion of his split or her split at the brokerage. That's how the brokerage makes their money. So again, when you see that big ticket, that $6,000 commission check, and you think, geez, you got to work very hard for that. That's really not how it works. You have to put in all the hours of research, showings, appointments, home inspections, phone calls, all the behind-the-scenes things that we do, which we'll list in another podcast, that keep the deal together, to keep your transaction together, to make it a very positive experience for you. That's what the buyer agent does. When you calculate those hours he puts into it, divide it into the commission check, then take his or her split, whatever that split is, it's really not that much money when it's all said and done. So the next time we look at a commission and say, geez, it's easy money, or geez, that's a lot of money, or what'd you really do? There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes, which we'll go over in future podcasts, that have a buyer agent earn their dollars and cents. And on top of that, they have to leave some of that dollars and cents at the brokerage. That's how the real estate business sort of works. So agents come on, the broker employs, they split their commission with them, they go on to find another deal. The broker supports the agents in regards to insurance, paperwork, liability, guidance, training, coaching, paperwork, all that sort of thing. Hope this helps explain the commission breakdown. We'll talk about it more again in a future podcast, but that's the real quick breakdown of the commission and where it goes.